How's it going, everyone? My name is RJ, and the iPhone 12 mini has been my go-to iPhone of choice for the past 4 months. After trying out every iPhone 12 variant out there, I decided to settle on the iPhone 12 mini as my daily driver for many reasons, all of which we will get into in this video. Of course, I'm assuming, like many of you out there, I had some similar concerns regarding the iPhone 12 mini. Concerns such as, how is the battery life? Do I need that extra telephoto lens? And how is the overall ergonomics of this device? I'll answer all of those questions and much more in this video. Quickly, before we do continue, if you want to see more content on the iPhone 12 mini or just Apple products in general, do me a quick favor and leave a like on this video and consider subscribing to the channel because that helps me out a ton. So after months of daily use, I present to you guys with my long-term review on the iPhone 12 mini. 2021 has been the year of downsizing for me in general. I've been downsizing everything in my life, including my tech. Some other things out there don't really need downsizing, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I've been gradually downsizing all of my tech throughout the year. I downsized my iPad from the 12.9-inch iPad Pro to the iPad 8. I am planning on downsizing my 16-inch MacBook Pro to the 13-inch M1 MacBook Pros. And of course, I downsized my smartphone from the iPhone 10 to the 5.4-inch iPhone 12 mini. So how do I feel about the compact size and the overall form factor of the iPhone 12 mini after 4 months of use? Honestly, I have come to absolutely love this size and form factor. Initially, when I started using the 12 mini as my daily driver, I thought I might have made a big mistake. But give it a few weeks, let your mind adapt to the overall smaller form factor, and you will absolutely love it. Nowadays, it just feels so awkward for me to use a bigger phone like this Pixel 2 XL here. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy bigger displays, and it definitely has its advantages when it comes to media consumption. But overall though, when it comes to practicality and just everyday convenience, I prefer a smaller, more compact form factor like the iPhone 12 mini. I won't sugarcoat it, the display on the iPhone 12 mini is small, but us humans are highly adaptable creatures, hence why we have survived on the earth for millions of years. So naturally, I have adapted to a smaller screen. It's a bright, vivid OLED display with excellent color reproduction. I can hold this phone in my hands for long hours without feeling any discomfort while consuming media, which I can't say about many smartphones out there in 2021. Also, I don't have the biggest hands in the world, so being able to use the 12 mini one-handed throughout the day without feeling any hand fatigue is one of the biggest advantages this phone has to offer. You know, these days you can never be too careful, so I always carry a pack of sanitary wipes with me. These are made by a company called iCloth. You can get a box of these for relatively cheap over on Amazon. These are 70% isopropyl alcohol cleaning wipes. They're perfect for just wiping down your phone and keeping your phone clean from any harmful bacteria and viruses throughout the day. Because you know, these days you can never be too careful. My lifestyle can be described as hectic. I'm someone who's always on the move, and even during a pandemic, I find myself out and about a lot. I love to travel light and take the absolute minimum I need to with me whenever I go out. The good news is, the iPhone 12 mini only weighs 134 grams. That is equivalent to a small-sized Apple. So this thing is extremely lightweight and portable. What's funny is, oftentimes I do find myself in a panic because I just can't feel the weight of this phone in my pockets. So naturally, I begin to think I left my phone behind somewhere and I start to panic. It's kind of funny, and it's probably happened to you before if you do own this phone. Have you ever heard that phrase, small but mighty? Yeah, that phrase can be used to perfectly sum up the iPhone 12 mini. This phone is packing. I mean, it's equipped with the most powerful processor in the world, the A14 Bionic. There is not a single app out there that can bog down this phone. No matter what game you play, no matter how many apps you have running in the background, the iPhone 12 mini can handle it all, and it can handle it really well. This is something that I really appreciate about Apple. You know, some other OEMs, sometimes they pack smaller phones with inferior specs, but not Apple. They decided to go with the A14 Bionic on all of their iPhone 12 variants, so major props to Apple for keeping the iPhone 12 mini small but mighty. I do have mixed feelings when it comes to the camera on the 12 mini. Don't get me wrong, the cameras are great. The cameras pretty much deliver flagship quality pictures, but the 12 mini does lack versatility in the camera department. The 12 mini comes with a 12 megapixel wide and a 12 megapixel ultra wide. It is missing a telephoto And I don't know about you guys, but I use the telephoto very often, way more than I do use the ultra wide. I honestly don't understand the fascination behind the ultra wide. Sure, it's nice to have in certain unique situations, but I just find the telephoto to be far more useful. When I need to get that shot of something far off in the distance, I'm not going to switch to my ultra wide and hope I get that shot. Of course, there is digital zoom, but the images always end up being too blurry. So I know this is unlikely, but I hope in the future Apple does introduce a pro version of the 12 mini with all 3 camera lenses for the sake of versatility. What's surprising is even after 4 months, my 12 mini is still sitting at 100% battery health. Currently, I'm able to get around 6 hours of screen on time per day with light to moderate usage, which is good enough to last me till I get home to recharge. On heavier days of usage, there is no way this is going to get me through a full day. That's where this comes in. This is a MagSafe battery bank that attaches to the back of your iPhone 12 mini magnetically using MagSafe technology. This battery bank is made by a company called Zera. Other companies such as Anker are also rolling out MagSafe battery packs, but currently these are hard to come by. This is a 3000 mAh battery bank, enough to charge your iPhone 12 mini 1.5 times. It does charge via USB-C and is compact enough to carry around with you in your jacket pocket. Honestly, it's great and such a useful accessory to have on with you if you do daily drive the iPhone 12 mini. Currently, these are very hard to come by, but I will leave some links for you guys down below. They are Amazon links, so you can check them from time to time and see if they are available. Speaking of MagSafe, I have been using the MagSafe Charger with the iPhone 12 mini. I noticed that my phone does get rather hot while I'm using MagSafe. This definitely won't be good for the battery health in the long run. I do recommend you guys use wire charging over MagSafe just for battery longevity reasons. Some users have reported circular imprints on the back of their 12 mini from using MagSafe very often. I haven't noticed anything like that, fortunately. The back of my 12 mini has no imprints on it, and the back of my Pitaka Air case is just fine. There's also been some issues emerging lately regarding the coating on the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 mini. Some users have reported the color of the coating seems to be wearing off. So far, my coating is just fine after 4 months of use, but if this does happen to me in the future, I will definitely keep you guys informed over on Twitter. You guys can follow me over at RJ Tech. I really want to know your experience with the iPhone 12 mini. Are you guys enjoying it? Are you getting good enough battery life? And do you guys enjoy the smaller form factor? Let me know down in the comments below. I really would like to know. If you are on the verge of buying an iPhone 12 mini, I would highly recommend it. It is a compact iPhone with no compromises. Well, except that missing telephoto, but overall though, if you are an average consumer, you will be more than happy with the iPhone 12 mini. If you are new to the channel and you found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe. It really does help my channel out more than you know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to flex with your iPhone 12 mini.